talk. Let's make it happen. Okay? Eddie, I want him. He's cool. He's cool. I got him. Okay?
He will know he's been in a fight. He'll go home sore and broken. He'll know he's been in a fight.
Are you willing to agree to that rehydration clause?
Like,
No?
he ain't making excuses already. If you want to come up with the big boys, come up with the big boys.
So how does the fight happen? Because he's too small otherwise.
Well, then that's down to him. But don't be talking in the ring and then want to come up with something.
Thank you, Conor.
Thank you. And Shakur, Wembley, locked in. Be ready. You want the rehydration clause? You gotta pay. Yeah? I still smash your first fight down at 147 in 3 years. I'll still give it to you.
After dominating Lopez to become a 4-division world champion, Shakur Stevenson called out Conor Benn, challenging Benn to face him under the same rehydration clause as Chris Eubank Jr.
Yeah, don't scare me. I'm not scared of you. Let's make it happen. 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 We only got to keep talking. Let's make it happen. Okay? Eddie, I want him. He's cool.
After dominating Lopez to become a 4-division world champion, Shakur Stevenson called out Conor Benn, challenging Benn to face him under the same rehydration clause as Chris Eubank Jr.
Great fighter, phenomenal fighter. Boring, but he's a future pound for pound great, you know what I mean? He's a good fighter, but boring.
Were you surprised at all that the cards were what they were and that it was
I was surprised. He made the fight look as easy as he did. Very surprised. Credit to him.
What do you think about his call out, Conor?
I can get it. You think I'm worried? Yeah, he will know he's been in a fight. He'll go home sore and broken. He'll know he's been in a fight.
Are you willing to agree to that rehydration clause?
Like,
No?
he ain't making excuses already. If you want to come up with the big boys, come up with the big boys.
So how does the fight happen? Because he's too small otherwise.
Well, then that's down to him. But don't be talking in the ring and then want to come up with something.
Thank you, Conor.
Benn responded by poking at Stevenson's size, telling him he was too small and that he couldn't punch. He said that he won't accept a rehydration limit for a potential fight with Stevenson, which has become a key sticking point in negotiation.
I'm into big fights. I like big fights. I like big money fights. I like proving that I'm the best, and I like doing things that people say I can't do. There's a lot of people that will say that I'm too little for Conor Benn, and I can't do it. So it makes for a tremendous fight. It's gonna be a good beef. I like the beef. I like the story behind it. And it's a tremendous fight.
Just wanted to follow up on the Conor Benn conversation. I saw him after the fight, and I just asked him, I said, hey, would you agree to that rehydration clause? And he said, F no. So my question for you is, how does that fight get made then?
If he's not going to agree, then we probably don't fight. So he's just wasting time. We'll see. But I'm a businessman at the end of the day. And like I said, he did a rehydration clause with Chris Eubank. Chris Eubank was in the ring half dead. Why can't he do the same?
Shakur Stevenson said he wants to do big things in boxing and isn't afraid of challenges. Addressing critics who claim he's too short to fight Conor Benn, Shakur confidently stated that he'll prove them wrong.
It's gonna be a good beef. I like the beef. I like the story behind it, and it's a tremendous fight.
Excuse me. Yeah. Shakur, Kevin Garcia. I just wanted to follow up on the Conor Benn conversation. I saw him after the fight, and I just asked him, I said, hey, would you agree to that rehydration clause? And he said, F no. So my question for you is, how does that fight get made then?
If he's not going to agree, then we probably don't fight. So he's just wasting time. We'll see. But I'm a businessman at the end of the day. And like I said, he did a rehydration clause with Chris Eubank. Chris Eubank was in the ring half dead. Why can't he do the same thing?
He also said the build-up to a potential fight with Conor Benn is going to be a good beef. He's excited about the rivalry, teasing fans with the drama and intensity that could make the matchup even more thrilling inside and outside the ring.
He's a great fighter, you know, and he's a future pound for pounder. But ultimately, he's boring as fuck. I mean, oh my gosh, boring. But he's a great fighter. Depends what you like to watch. I like entertainment. I like value for money.
Did you not think though it was a dominant performance? That in turn,
extremely dominant. But that means it was exciting or entertaining.
so is that not a fight that you would want? Because I know you want.
We can do it next. No problem. If he wants it next, he can have it. He ain't gonna call me out. You know, I'm hearing this home city. Do you know what I mean?
Why are you levels above, in your opinion, then, Shakur?
It's not even levels above. He's a smaller man and I'd use that to my advantage. I'm too explosive and I punch a lot harder.
Look, earlier I saw you with Rolly Romero. It got a bit heated in front of me. What happened there?
I'm not quite sure. But I'm just on smoke.
Is that the fight you want next then?
Listen, all of them can get it. I'll come over here and fight them all over here.
You said yesterday that that was the fight that you wanted to make, and on the red carpet you were saying to him, let's make it now.
I believe Ryan Garcia's the fight to make, but if that fight don't materialise, well, listen, I ain't short of options.
Ben recently called Shakur boring, implying he finds his fighting style unexciting. Ben criticized Shakur's approach in the ring, suggesting it lacks aggression or flair, which he feels makes fights predictable.
Fully confident he'd win the fight. I didn't think he'd win it as widely as that. It made him look average in there. And that's because Shakur is so good, his IQ is so good, his footwork is so good. I actually think he could have stopped here, but didn't need to. It was so easy. He's a 4-division world champion at 28 years of age. Phenomenal. I think sometimes people think that you know, Teo can do a little bit more, but like every time he tried to, he was just getting countered, peppered, and yeah, it was phenomenal to watch. I still dream of Conor Benn winning a world title. We also squared off with Rolly Romero tonight. There's another potential fight. His Excellency talked about a Ryan Garcia fight in September. Shakur's, you know, these guys are DMing each other saying let's fight. So we'll see. The plans are well and truly underway for Conor, and hopefully we can get that fight locked in for May. Conor, like, as soon as he heard his name, he was straight in there. So that's what you get from me. As I always say, it's on site with Conor Benn, and looking forward to getting his next fight.
Eddie Hearn has fueled speculation and expressed optimism about the fight, but the key will be terms, timing, and both fighters agreeing on weight and contractual conditions.
Shakur Stevenson, what did you make of his performance this evening?
BTA. Easy work, man. My brother did his thing. I'm proud of him.
Look, people did have him as the favourite going in, but he dominated that fight in emphatic.
I texted him that last night. I said, go in there and just dominate him. And that's exactly what he did. You know, he shout out to Shakur. You know, he did his thing, and I'm proud of him.
There's a lot of talk about him in the pound-for-pound list. Where does that put him now?
One of the greats. Future great for sure. Future legend.
Last one for you. We saw Conor Benn get in the ring. They had a bit of a heated
That's going to be a good one, man. They got to do that in London.
Is that a fight you want to see, though?
Hell yeah. Conor Benn is my brother, too, man. So that'll be a goodie right there, you know?
Who's going to win that fight, then?
I don't know. No comment. Those are my brothers, man. They're going to make a lot of money, that's for sure.
Edgar Baranga expressed his excitement, saying he wants to see Shakur Stevenson face Conor Benn in London. He believes it would be a huge fight for fans and a major event, highlighting both fighters' skills and marketability. Baranga clearly sees it as a high-profile, must-watch matchup.
Or what weight would you like to see Shakur campaign up moving forward? He's flirted with going back to 135. The Conor Benn fight's been talked about a lot tonight.
Unfinished business at 135, and you know, the 130 Conor Benn and all that. Those things is things that he wants. See, the one thing is Shakur will take on any task. He don't like a challenge. He loves a challenge. So anybody challenge him, he can get it. You're lucky he didn't have to fight Anthony Joshua. He didn't challenge.
Conor Benn, it sounds like, you know, the guy went after it a little bit, which is great, right? I mean, it kind of builds up something, but that's another weight class, right? Another 7 pounds.
It's another weight class, but you know, when I seen Conor Benn, you know, just now, you know, he came up there with the aspect like he's a really big guy, but he's not a really big guy, you know, so I don't want to think he got so much power and he's so strong, you know. He's not no killer. You see him? Seem like a killer to you?
Trainer Wally Moses has weighed in on the idea of rehydration clauses, explaining they are designed to prevent fighters from regaining a lot of weight after the official weigh-in, which stops one boxer from entering the ring with a big size advantage over the other. Stevenson has tied a potential fight with Conor Benn to such a clause, noting that Benn agreed to it in his fights with Chris Eubank Jr. and saying it helps keep things fair. While Moses hasn't publicly broken down Benn's skills versus Stevenson's in major news sources, his training philosophy emphasizes strong defense and technical skill areas where he clearly believes Stevenson has an edge over opponents.
Conor Benn versus Shakur, something you would like to...
They DM each other like every other day about it. They go back and forward, back and forward. Conor Benn will fight anybody. You know, I think what Shakur proved tonight is that he is just a generational talent. I mean, he made an elite fighter look very, very average tonight, and to be a 4-division champion at 28 years of age is unbelievable. And the way that he's doing it, it's not even coming out of first gear. So Conor Benn would have a massive challenge on his hands, but he's up for anything. I want to see Conor Benn win a world title. He also faced off with Rolly Romero tonight, which is a great fight in a welterweight division. So Conor Benn will fight anybody. I have no fear of that.
Eddie in the back, Kevin Garcia. Just a follow-up question on the Conor Benn thing. One, do you think that, I know you just said it'd be a massive challenge for Conor, but is it a bridge too far? You know, going to 147?
Well, I think that's the only way Shakur's going to get beat. Like, you know, on a level playing.